All right, welcome back, guys. I've got a fun one for you today, as you probably saw by the thumbnail. So today we are talking about Microtech and the Ghostbusters. They actually call this their slime white standard combat Troodon. So this was loaned in from Alex over at the Watch and Cut Gear channel. This is very cool. I am a Ghostbusters fan. I am not, I enjoy movies a lot. I watch movies a lot. Nowadays, I go to Netflix and watch stuff there, Amazon Prime, all that. But big go to the movies guy as well throughout my whole life. But I'm not like a super freak. I like Star Wars. I like Ghostbusters. I like all these franchise movies, but I cannot really tell you the storyline and how episode 1 interacts with episode 5 and Ghostbuster, in Ghostbusters remember when they talked about that from the original, I just enjoy it. I just have a good time. So this is a very cool knife that Alex got. He's also a Ghostbusters fan. He's probably one of those geeky, nerdy type of fans that knows all of the storylines and how they intertwine and all of that, which is great. This is a knife that he had some issues getting because he missed out on the initial drop, which was like $700-ish, $750, I think. Aluminum scale, it's your standard affair, combat Troodon. Aluminum scales, M390 blade. It's like 5.5 inches closed, 9 3/8 overall. This is the dagger style, so it is sharp on both sides. And then they just, basically did this colorway. This is actually etched in. This is not just painted on. So I think that's like laser engraved. The green slime splatter is glow in the dark. We'll see if we can pick that up here in the video in just a second. But the red glass breaker, the caution tape, with the Marfione signature and Ecto 1 on there. They did it really cool. And no two are the same. They even have the caution tape in the fuller, right? So no two are exactly the same because they literally just splattered the green paint, the green slime onto each one individually. So they all came out different, okay? Let me try to give this some blast with the UV light. It's not super dark in here, but as I shine the light, you can see there's some slime there. And here, I don't know that it's going to really show up, but you kind of get the idea. All the green stuff has some luminescence to it. I should have filmed this when it was darker, but I film when I can. And you get what you get, but you get the idea. Actually, it doesn't look bad here with the lights off. I'm actually kind of surprised, but okay, I'm going to turn the light back on. So, yeah, standard affair. It's just a cool colorway, really. When I talked about Alex having missed the drop, then he went to go and buy one on the secondary market. Ran into a bunch of scam artists and people like that. So he just said, no. And he did end up getting scammed once for $850, I think it was. He paid somebody and they ghosted him, disappeared, and, he got screwed. He ended up getting this one. He did pay more than the $700 normal price. I don't remember the final price, but it came and all is well. But if you want to know more about that scenario with him, we actually did an episode on the EDC Hour talking specifically about scammers. Alex explained his whole story with this particular knife. We talked about ways to try and avoid scammers, even though it's not always possible. There was just an incident on Facebook I was looking at the other day where somebody had done a second deal with somebody And they're now battling it. Like, they did one transaction, everything was great. Sometime later, weeks, months, whatever later, they do another transaction and it's not so great. So yeah, there's, potentially police and lawyers and everything getting involved in that. So there's no way to really protect yourself buying on the secondary market. I don't know. I've done videos on that. I'll put a link to the EDC hour one up at the top. Here's another Combat Troodon that I have in right now. I have done a video on this, a different one with a different blade. So I didn't do a video on this particular one because it's the same knife in the Ultim, just different blade shape. I think the first one I did might have been the dagger. I don't know. I'll put a link to my Microtech playlist. But just to give you a look at a couple of different ones, because they are cool knives. What more can you say? Ultim, I don't know. It's a fad of the week, fad of the month maybe. This one's in Magna Cut, sort of a faddish type of material, but I think the Magna Cut is going to be long lasting. I don't know that it's the greatest steel known to man. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can say I am very pleased with the performance of the Magna Cut on this RJ Martin Q36 SS. I'm very happy with it. I've had this for quite a while, and it is still crazy sharp. And I have cut down a lot of cardboard and done a lot of use with this. So there is something to be said for Magna Cut. Anyway, go check out my Microtech playlist. I didn't give you all the specs because I've done that before with other Combat Troodons, and they are the same all the way around. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please, if you've made it this far, comment slime down below so I know that you made it to the end, and have a fantastic day.